세계에서 슈퍼리치가 가장 많은 나라 중 하나죠. 미국입니다. 돈의 많고 적음이 인간의 행동을 바꿀 수 있다고 본 전문가를 만나러 왔습니다.
Biking my way home, I came to a four-way stop sign like this. I waited. I was in the intersection, and a big black Mercedes rolled up and just rolled through the stop sign and almost hit me. But I was thinking, this is exactly what we're studying in the lab, which is wealth and privilege make you avoid the law at the cost or expense of other people.
그는 보행자 구역에서 차들이 얼마나 정지선을 잘 지키는지 오랫동안 관찰했습니다. 단순한 조사처럼 보이는데요. 무엇을 알아냈을까요?
So what do you record here?
Yeah, so this is a four-way stop sign, and so the rule is if you get there first, you get to go first if pedestrians aren't in the way. So what I'm recording is times when a fancier car arrives later than somebody who's already waiting and cuts through that person.
이 연구에서 그는 자동차 가격과 교통법을 지키는 것의 상관관계를 발견했다고 합니다.
Who is more likely to drive through the pedestrian zone with the pedestrian waiting there? And what we found is that drivers of really inexpensive cars who don't have a lot of wealth stopped 100% of the time. They stopped. Drivers of really fancy cars drove through the pedestrian zone over 45% of the time.
Oh my God!
결과는 명확했습니다. 자동차 가격이 올라갈수록 정지선을 무시하고 지나갔죠. 비싼 차일수록 법규를 지키지 않았습니다.
And if you have wealth and privilege, you don't play by the rules.
Wow. How we can interpret this result? What makes that difference?
Time and time again, our research shows that people with wealth and privilege are less likely to play by the rules and more likely to break the codes. We studied something called the vagus nerve, which is a large bundle of nerves that wanders through your body, slows your heart, helps you connect and sort of see other people. And we found that if you're really wealthy, you don't have as strong a vagus nerve response when you're listening to other people. So the parts of your brain that help us empathize are shut down when you feel powerful, you have privilege and wealth. You are more attuned to how other people, situations can allow you to gratify your desires, right? So rewards, personal rewards just are bigger and seem more important to you, and that makes us really impulsive. So once you put those together, like less empathy, you're more impulsive in going after rewards, you get into a lot of trouble. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, we can imagine.
돈은 나쁜 게 아닙니다. 오히려 우리 삶에 필요하죠. 하지만 돈을 많이 가질수록 공감세포가 둔해진다는 건 주목해야 할 사실입니다. 그리고 전 세계 부자들은 더 부자가 되고 있습니다. 부의 피라미드는 가파르게 올라가고 있습니다. 전 세계 성인 인구의 0.9%가 전 세계 부의 43.9%를 보유하고 있죠. 반면에 절반이 넘는 56.6% 사람들이 전 세계 부의 1.8%를 갖고 있습니다. 부의 불평등이 얼마나 심각한지 한눈에 보여줍니다. 이 숫자를 눈으로 확인할 때 우리는 현실을 제대로 보게 될 겁니다.
My name's Johnny Miller. I'm a photographer. I first bought a drone because I wanted to explore what the drone would give me as far as a new perspective. I studied anthropology at the University of Cape Town. So when I got to Cape Town, one of the first things that I saw was how separate everything was. Racial groups living side by side, but they were separated by roads or infrastructure. So I wanted to try to explore what inequality would look like from the drone's perspective. And that's how Unequal Scenes started. And they don't know what the real inequality looks like on the ground, right? When you see it from the drone, when you see those shacks next to the mansions, it's impossible not to think, is this something that I'm complicit in? Like, is there something that I'm doing that's making this even worse? And then something happened in the late 1970s, something happened around 1979, 1980, where wages started to stagnate. The super rich, so the CEOs and the people in charge of big corporations, started to get really, really, really rich. They know that it's really bad. They know that it's getting worse. I don't know if they do, honestly. I think inequality and extreme inequality is one of the most terrible things that's happening to the world right now. It's not that it happened overnight, it's happened over a long period of time. It's to show how bad it really is. My intention was to get people to talk about inequality because I know that conversations about topics lead to actions on topics.